welcome to the Insider Experience Exploring Your Member Benefits webinar. I'm just going to give everyone a couple minutes. Just looks like we have a couple more people joining us. So as soon as they are in, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, looks like we have most of our participants here, so we will go ahead and get started. So I am Cassie Riondo. I am so excited to share the DATAVERSITY Insider Program with you and to show you how we can help you grow your skill set and expand your knowledge as a data management professional. Our agenda today includes who is DATAVERSITY. Many of you might be joining us because you have participated in other trainings or events, or maybe you're completely new here and you want to see everything we have to offer. So we'll learn about who is DATAVERSITY and what we do. We will go over what an insider is. We'll learn about our subscription options and which option might be best for you. We'll also cover trends in data management. Businesses need professionals knowledgeable about data, whether you have a role that is data focused or not. And we'll talk about how to become an insider. So we'll learn more about the perks of becoming an insider and how to make the most out of your subscription. So who is DATAVERSITY? Well, at DATAVERSITY, our mission is to provide the single best source of education for anyone working in data in their professional life. And how do we do that? Well, we bring you live in-person trainings such as data governance, information, and quality twice a year, and Enterprise Data World, which we have coming up next month in Orlando, Florida. We have interactive online conferences such as Enterprise Analytics Online, Data Architecture Online, and Enterprise Data Governance Online. You may also be familiar with some of our other free online resources, such as our white papers, our webinars, the My Career in Data podcast, and our very popular trade journal. And last but certainly not least, the DATAVERSITY Training Center. Here is where you'll find comprehensive, on-demand, and live online trainings. And most importantly, where you'll gain access as an insider. So now that you know a little bit more about DATAVERSITY as a whole, I thought we can dig into what exactly is an insider. Insiders are a group of learners taking advantage of our unlimited on-demand catalog, special content, and exclusive discounts. We understand the impact of quality professional training that you can put into practice. And we also understand that most of you have busy professional and personal lives. So with all of that in mind, we bring you the insider experience through one of three subscription options, either the essential subscription, professional subscription, or the elite subscription. So essentially, as an insider, you get more. And now that you know a little bit about what an insider is, it's important to discuss why we created the program. The data management landscape is becoming vastly more important as organizations and businesses continue to make data governance initiatives a priority, which is likely why many of you are joining today. So as an insider, you'll be equipped with the right tools all in one place to meet the challenges and the demands of all types of industries across the globe. So, okay, Cassie, great. What does that mean for me? Well, essentially, we start with the data. So, citing our 2022 trends in data management, we have found from 181 participants surveyed from 35 countries and over 32 industries that organizations are focusing their efforts on becoming more data-driven due to high demand for leveraging data. No surprise there, because data is an asset. So even those that don't work directly in data know it. This is important to note because, as you can see here, in the next 2 years, 58% of those surveyed are planning on implementing a data governance program, 55% are implementing a data quality program, and 49% are implementing metadata management programs. So the numbers are pretty staggering, and yet many data management professionals out there and organizations are still struggling to find the right training to be able to meet the call to action. So just a little something to think about, is how are you expanding your skills and preparing to tackle the ever-changing landscape, data management landscape? And maybe this is the first step in that process for you, or maybe you have already started and you want to know how you can really maximize your experience here as an insider with DATAVERSITY. Both options are great. But regardless, it's pretty fair to say up until now, we, the collective data management field, has been missing one great spot for all data management education resources. But look no further. Time is money, and save yourself and your organization the hassle, and put that time and effort into your business goals, and let DATAVERSITY do the heavy lifting with our subscriptions and dedicated training center team. We have the resources and the platform to yield effective and attainable results. We have over 160 courses and growing monthly, including 25 learning plans taught by industry experts. We have the most up-to-date trends in data management through our webinars, white papers, podcasts, and product demos, plus recommended readings to further expand your knowledge and expertise. As an insider, you have all of this at your fingertips. What's really great is the benefits don't just stop at the on-demand training and access to that exclusive content. You'll also enjoy discounts on our very popular live online training courses, where you'll learn from industry-leading experts and participate in live breakout sessions with industry members. And as an insider, you'll also receive discounts on face-to-face conferences such as Enterprise Data World and Data Governance, Information and Quality. And it's always nice to put a face to a name. So if you do attend one of these conferences, I'd love for you to say hello. Just come to our booth. I'd love to hear about your experience, and also maybe the challenges that you're facing in training. And we also want to ensure that you can keep up with your continuing education units. And so all of our training comes with a number of completed hours and certificates of completion. And you can also share those on LinkedIn, which is always great to see. Excellent training starts with excellent instructors and subject matter experts. This is just a small sampling of who we work with. Our instructors come with decades of combined experience in strategy, governance, architecture, quality, and so much more. From the dozens of live online masterclasses held each year to the robust on-demand library, you're in good hands with the industry's best, and I mean the industry's best. Accessing insider content is really easy, whether you're new to the DVTC, DATAVERSITY Training Center, or you're a frequent learner. You can preview all of the content available in the Insider Content tab in our catalog. And right now, I'm actually going to just give you a quick demo of the learner dashboard so you can see how it works and the ease of functionality. So when you log in to the DATAVERSITY Training Center, you'll be greeted here with a information screen. And here you'll find tips and tricks that you can use to navigate the dashboard, and then also how to get started. When you scroll down, you'll find courses that you've started and are in the middle of, and you can see where you are. You can also choose to continue that particular course. And it also lets you know the total number of hours spent, the content you viewed within that particular learning plan, or any other conference session, product demo. That way you have a good stopping point and somewhere that you've, and it's easy to access where you've already accessed your training. Under events, under the events tab, this is any live training that you've participated in. After you've participated in a live training, it will still be available in your dashboard as a recording, and then also any of the resources that came along with that particular training. Under learning plans, you'll find all the learning plans that you have been assigned or assigned to yourself. And it will also, again, come with additional details or the option to continue or start the learning plan. Under the completed tab, you can see anything that you've finished and completed. In the fun section here, certificates, you can see anything that you've completed that has come with a certificate. You can view the certificate or you can also add it to your LinkedIn profile right from your dashboard. And if you want to keep track of any other certificates that you've received, you can also upload a certificate as well, your own learning management system. Below this section, we have the Your Content tab. Depending on the type of subscription that you have, you'll have access to all or most of these data topics, which I'll go over here in a little bit. You can also search our catalog by course type, instructors, if there's a particular course that you're looking for under a particular instructor, it makes it really easy to find. And of course, your insider content. And so this is all of the added content that comes with your insider subscription. So here we have the insider discounts and resources. So if you want to participate in one of those face-to-face conferences, or you would like to participate in one of our webinars, you can see all of that info here. And you can easily add this to your dashboard and then pick up where you left off at any time under My Learning. I'm just going to pause for a second here and go over a couple Q&As. Great. I'm just going to go ahead and hold these questions until the end. I'll be happy to cover that as we go. So I'm going to resume going over the rest of the insider experience, and then we'll have some time for Q&As, just so you guys know. All right. So now that you have seen our robust catalog, sometimes you just don't know where to start, and it can seem really daunting, and you might need a little bit of guidance. We have a great solution in the form of what's called learning paths. We're working really diligently to build out these paths based on certain personas or job types. So whether you're in analytics, more of a data steward, maybe you're overseeing a data governance department, we're really trying to make sure to tailor those to the best needs and the best learning outcomes for you. So a learning path is a collection of learning plans to create a cohesive and comprehensive structure to your training. Typically, it's persona or skill-based or experience level based, but there might be some nuance to that, as I just had mentioned. Learning paths can be customized. You can choose one of our pre-selected options that I just mentioned, or we can always set up a time to talk to go over what your specific learning needs are. Either way, rest assured, one of our training team members is here to help you stay on track. Whoops, looks like we skipped some slides here. There we go. To stay on track and reach your training goals. So speaking of goals, we have many insiders that come to us seeking solutions for either filling a skills gap or upskilling themselves as a team. They often come to us feeling confused or frustrated, trying to find a fit that's going to meet their team's unique challenges. What they usually find when they work directly with DATAVERSITY is that they aren't alone, and oftentimes we have experience working with those unique training needs. So for instance, Tim, here's Tim here. Tim is new to his data quality director role. As we know, many organizations are implementing these programs, but he is having a hard time finding solutions to his training needs because he not only needs to improve the quality for the organization, but it requires him to really change the cultural understanding of how quality data is used to impact the needs of the organization overall. So whether it's for research and development, investor profits, supply chain efficiencies, or even customer service, those are all really important business aspects that he needs to be able to address. And none of this is done overnight or in a vacuum. He also doesn't really have time to spend parsing together his own training or identifying numerous options for his team. So when Tim chooses DATAVERSITY, he gets the training he needs from the instructors who have real life experience with these challenges at the pace he needs and with the support he needs. And so when all of these things come together, not only does Tim succeed, but the organization and all that is involved with it benefit. So now that you know a little bit more about what exactly an insider is, I'm sure you're wondering, how do you become one, or how do I select the right one for me? Well, we have 3 subscription levels, and the first is our essential subscription. So the essential subscription was created as a simple and affordable way to provide data practitioners and business professionals of all levels the opportunity to keep their industry and product knowledge up to date. What this gives you is access to all of that insider content that I showed you in the dashboard, and then also unlimited access to our What Is courses, which we have 33 of those. Those What Is courses are really great because they're usually under 30 minutes, and it's really easy to absorb and great also for foundational learners. We also have the professional subscription. This is a great option for anyone looking to expand their data management knowledge, but not quite ready to prepare for anything beyond that in terms of the Certified Data Management Professional certification. And we also have an elite subscription. This is where you'll enjoy all of the amazing benefits that the professional subscription comes with the added bonus of the current and upcoming CDMP preparation courses and specialist courses. And a little bit more about the CDMP. If you're interested in becoming a certified data management professional, the Elite subscription offers you training to prepare for that exam, as well as on-demand specialist learning plans. And as a DATAVERSITY customer, you'll receive a 25% discount on the exam itself through DAMA International. DATAVERSITY does not proctor the exam. You will have to do that through DAMA, but we're here to help you make sure that you get the right training for that exam. I know many of you are joining us today as individuals, but many might be looking into enterprise training options as well. All of the same benefits included for individuals is also extended to team training, along with added bulk and government discounts. We have enterprise solutions available with end-to-end customer support, integration options, and admin capabilities. And our team is also well versed in government contracts, expectations, and regulations. I personally work with many of these clients, and I'd love to connect and hear how we can help provide an enterprise demo or just go over your unique needs, either as an enterprise or a government contract. So I'm so glad you could join us today. Please be sure to use this exclusive discount experience on your next annual subscription and become an insider today. And so now I will open it up to the Q&A portion. So we have one person joining us. Hello, I'm a nursing informatics student working in a hospital. Do you think nurses can work as data analysts? Well, I think that, as long as it's something that you want to pursue, I think that people end up in data roles that do not plan on it. If you've ever listened to our My Career in Data podcast, it goes to show that the majority of people don't set out to work in data governance or data management or data analytics, but it is something that evolves, and there's obviously a very large need for it. So I think anyone can do it, as long as you put in the training. Where can we find information on the 2 categories of insider training, DATAVERSITY.net? And can you provide more information on the cost of each? Perhaps you have slide capturing this. Yes. So the categories are within the learner dashboard or in our catalog. And if you scroll to the insider content, you'll see the added training there. And last on here, how do we get the details on bulk pricing discounts? That is something that is very nuanced to each organization, and I am happy to set up a call to go over the bulk pricing discounts, or we can go ahead and discuss that via email. Feel free to reach out via email, and I'd be happy to talk about it. And then, will these slides be shared afterwards? Yes, these slides will be shared after, and also there will be a recording. And I am an AVP for data governance in financial company. As a leader, I can get more information, or can I get more information on the courses, descriptions, and maybe have access to view some? Absolutely. So we really want to work with you to make sure we're selecting the appropriate training for you and your team. So we're here to answer those questions, and we can set up a call to go over all the different nuances that your team might be needing, whether that's around budgets or time. So yes, go ahead and reach out to me. I will leave my contact info on the last slide, and happy to discuss. Great questions, everyone. Thanks so much. All right, well, on to our next slide here, because at DATAVERSITY, if you've ever been to one of our events, we are strong believers that a little chocolate goes a long way, and we promise we'll never run out. So it's a fun way to say thanks for joining. We will select one lucky winner at random to enjoy a 3-month chocolate subscription from the best chocolate we've tested and tried all the chocolate, and we'd love to share some with you. So be on the lookout for an email. Again, we're selecting someone at random, so we'll send you an email if you won. And here's my contact info for anyone looking to get in touch and talk about either your individual training needs or your team training enterprise needs as well. Thank you all for joining. It's been a pleasure to bring you the insider experience. And please, again, be sure to reach out if you have any additional questions. Thank you, everyone.